it's Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
This is Mommy and Daddy's house. They're dead.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I need to come home now.
We are his pawns. We are his demons on earth. He uses us to carry out his unspeakable deeds. We satiate his hunger.
Your latest work is wonderfully disturbing.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean to do this. To sacrifice.
He will slither into your soul. There's no mask in a Halloween store. He's not what you see in the movies. He's an active, violent, personal reality.
Just the gas?
He's right. You are the sweetest candy of them all.
Hello, we are your hosts, J-Dub and the Swan, and this is episode 88, entitled Black Metal Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is Black Friday.
Yes.
When this comes out.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
So tonight, courtesy of my man James, we are talking about 2017's The Devil's Candy.
Yeah.
Although the film came out in 2015, but it was left on the indie circuit for years, and it wasn't really available for public consumption until last year. So, and it's now streaming on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
So we encourage you at the top of the episode. You really have no excuse. Everybody has some. I think your normal person now has access, whether it be through someone else's password or not.
Yeah.
But check out The Devil's Candy before you listen to this episode, if you haven't already seen it. If you have seen it and you're tuning in to listen to what we have to say, thank you so much for caring. And we love this movie. But before we drop into that, let's do some pop news.
Okay.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, so what do you have for us this week, Kurt?
I've got a little bit of a review from that Robin Hood movie we were talking about last week. It's doing horrible on Rotten Tomatoes with like 20% or something.
20%?
Yeah. A lot of... I guess they say a lot of reviews I read said that not a lot of the lines landed really.
Okay.
But solid performance from Taron Egerton and Ben Middleton. Yeah.
Oh, the
villain, I think.
Yeah, he's always great.
Yeah. So those two were pretty good. But yeah, I guess a lot of reviews said that it kind of falls short in the first act, and then gains momentum the rest of the movie, but kind of slow in the beginning. So check it out if you want to.
Nice.
I haven't seen it, but
So that's already out?
it's already out, I guess.
I didn't even notice.
And yeah, that's probably why. That's why it's doing so bad.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. So what else do we got? So the people over at the Birds of Prey, or Warner Brothers, the movie Birds of Prey, they have hired stunt coordinator. I forget his name, but he's the guy who did all the stunts. The stunt coordinator for John Wick 3. So it's probably going to be pretty awesome with the stunt work, at least. What else do we get? We got some Joaquin Phoenix Joker scenes that were leaked online. It's him dressed up as a clown, evading some police running through the streets, and he actually gets hit by a car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I think it's actually him, too, because it's a one continuous shot pretty much, and that looks pretty good. Just like 10 seconds or 15 seconds of him running through the crowds and stuff. It's pretty cool. What else do we get? Jared Leto has begun his transformation.
I saw that.
Into Marvel's Morbius. Shaved his beard off, and I don't think he's going to shave his hair, because I think the character's hair is actually pretty long. But he's shaving the beard, getting ready to transform himself, get into that character.
That's funny that all these actors are hopping back and forth in the universes.
Yeah,
that was not a thing till recently.
Yeah, it was kind of like an unspoken kind of rule that once you're in this one side, you don't really venture off to the other side. But I guess with being a big star, you can kind of do what you want. I'm not saying that Jared Leto's a huge star, but I mean he's a big guy.
He is.
But so that's pretty cool. I hope he does good in that movie. And then also with him doing that, because Morbius is technically a vampire, I would kind of think that this would be a way to reintroduce Blade into the MCU.
Perhaps that's the plan.
Yeah. We haven't heard anything of any talks of like a new Blade, have we?
No. Well, just hype from Wesley.
Yeah.
Nothing concrete. And what's his name? The head of Marvel?
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, he was saying that he's definitely interested in bringing him back, but we don't know in what capacity.
Yeah.
Really.
So yeah, hopefully, I mean, that'd be cool if we get to see that. I'm calling it right now. If it happens, I said it first. What else? So Ezra Miller, who is in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and in the sequel, he was doing an interview for Playboy actually, and they asked him any news on the Flash movie, if he's still a part of it, because there's a lot of uncertainty around that movie. And he had this to say: nothing is ever certain in this world, but as certain as things get, we're making a fucking crazy dope Flash movie. So I'm looking forward to that one. I know he's super into that character, because from all the interviews he's talked about, like, he's read all the comic books, and he's like he dove deep into the character.
Okay.
So I think he's pretty hyped for that one. What else do we got? Godzilla, King of the Monsters is officially done filming.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then I think that comes out in 6 months. So get ready for that one. And I think after that is King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty awesome. What else? Oh, we got a Once Upon a Deadpool trailer.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you haven't seen it, there's a pretty cool little jab at Fox/Marvel with Fred Savage, who from the Wonder Years, and he's in the what's that movie called? Once Upon a Time, or
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. There you go. Yeah, he's in that one, and but he kind of makes fun of Deadpool not really being a part of Marvel, because he's like, well, you're owned by Fox, but you're kind of under Marvel too, so you don't really count. It was a really funny jab that he kind of threw at him, and I'm actually looking forward to that, to see what they added to it.
Because when he went out and shot some new footage.
Yeah, they did reshoots for it and everything. What else do we got? AQUAMAN tickets are available now. I think it comes out the 21st of December, so next month. I'm looking forward to that one. And then also with some AQUAMAN news, Amazon Prime members get early screening tickets to go see that. I'm not sure how, but you can look it up on the internet. If you're a member of Amazon Prime, you can see it on the 16th, I think, of December.
Nice. So, did you mention the AQUAMAN trailer that dropped yesterday?
Yeah, that was another part of our news, but there's a lot of, I guess, fuss about the new trailer. People are complaining that they showed way too much of the movie, but then I guess people were tweeting that out, and James Wan had replied to those tweets saying it's not even close to what the movie has in store for you. So check out the trailer. It shows a lot more. There's only a month left until the new one comes. The new movie comes out. So get excited for that if you're a Jason Momoa fan. What else do we get? Lego Batman director Chris McKay is set to direct the live-action Johnny Quest movie.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So that's happening. That's all my news for this week. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, you pretty much hit all the big stuff.
Yeah.
But I have a few nonetheless. So we got our first look at Mila Jovovich in character for the new Monster Hunter film.
Yeah, what is it based off of a book or?
No, it's a popular video game.
Okay.
It started off on the PC and it just came out. They just came out with a new game. It's been out for a few months now.
Okay.
But it was basically the first cross-platform version of Monster Hunter.
Okay.
And now we're getting a movie. It's very Final Fantasy.
Okay. So over the top
RPG. Yeah,
stuff.
RPG, big hunting monsters.
Yeah.
And what is Paul W.S. Anderson?
I don't know.
The guy who did all the Resident Evil movies.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of sucks or whatever. But he's directing it, of course, because Mila is his wife.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I don't know about that. I don't know.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. So check that out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all online.
I've seen the picture. She looks exactly the way she looked in Resident Evil. So it's like, okay, it's just another. I thought it was another Resident Evil movie.
No.
And then it said Monster Hunter.
Resident Evil's supposedly getting the reboot.
Yeah, I know they're getting a reboot.
And they're going to follow the video game's story arc
heavily
this time.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That'd be cool.
Walking Dead now hits a new low again.
After we just talked about how they did pretty good.
So last week they were steady, and then people were like, never mind.
Like, fuck it, it's the same shit.
It's just the ADD crowd. I don't know. Funny. Just kidding. Don't hate us. I'm just kidding. But
they're gonna release Someone Else Is Dying.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know if killing people or taking people out is going to save them either. I just don't know about it.
They should just wrap that show up, man.
Yeah,
we got Fear the Walking Dead, which is, I think it's a little better because it's kind of a more...
It's kind of sad because I feel like when I tell people about it, they look at me like, oh, you still care?
Yeah.
You know? And so, yeah, it's weird. It's very weird.
Yeah.
But, it's okay, I guess. And yeah, that was my news for the week. Not too much that caught my eye.
Yeah.
Mainly the Deadpool trailer. But you want to do some recs? You got some recs for us?
Yeah, man.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
Alright, so my first rec, my one and only rec actually, is Netflix original. It is Narcos Mexico, which basically is like every other Narcos show on Netflix, but with a different story, as always, every season. But this kind of follows the emergence of the marijuana ring that kind of exploded in Mexico. Mm-hmm. And
you got Michael Pena and
Diego Luna. Yeah, he plays. He's a really good bad guy. He plays a really good, like he did in Rogue One. He was kind of a hero, but kind of like a anti-hero. Yeah, he plays a really good bad guy. So check that out. There's a lot of subtitles, obviously, because they speak Spanish in, like, I'd probably say like 70% of the movie or
really?
The show. It goes back and forth because Michael Pena's character is from like San Francisco or Fresno or something like that, but he transfers over to Guadalajara to for